Here we go. I'm about to start a competitive queue with my Golgari Midrange deck. And we'll see if, I can 5-0 or 5-1 or something. And I'm excited. Oh, I seem to have a bit of a glare here. Let's fix that. Yeah. Oh, much better. Alright. This is not the world's greatest hand. It's essentially 6 mana. I think I would be bad at Magic to keep it, even though... Yeah, let's say no more. I think this is a mulligan. It's essentially 6 mana. And this is more like a real hand. Oh, absolutely we keep Jade Light Ranger on top. Alright. ETB tapped on that. Too soon to say, but we're probably against the Nicol Bolas kind of deck. So, looking out for that, I guess. And let's see if there's a Sinister Sabotage here. There sure is. Hey Fire Trucks, long time no see. I haven't streamed in a pretty long time, but I'm back at it because I'm so in love with Magic the Gathering these days. Okay, let's try a Branch Walker. Yeah, it sure is long time no see. So, ooh. Well, I kind of got these cards in the wrong order, didn't I? But, I do need more land if I want to get to the Carnage Tyrant phase of the game. So I have no more Explorers, and more land is what I need, so Graveyard it goes. Yeah, so no more DJing. A couple things happened, Fire Trucks. First, Twitch changed their user agreement. DJing is no longer allowed on Twitch, which makes me very sad, but it specifically says that DJing is no longer allowed in their code of conduct, which is pretty upsetting to me. But, like, they didn't even use the language they used to, which is like, watch out with copyrighted music. They specifically said DJ streams are not allowed in those words. And so that's just the end of that. Okay, so there's Nicol Bolas, which I saw coming, and it makes me discard a card. And I'll discard the Cast Down, because this deck typically doesn't play any non-legendary creatures. It only plays legends. And we'll just Chupacabra that right out of here. So the other thing that happened, though, was I did stop DJing a little before that announcement. I was really dealing with a lot of depression this summer. I was really dealing with a lot of depression this summer. I really had a rough go of it for a couple months there. And it just was... It was a lot. But I really dealt with it, and I'm back now, and I'm happy for that. Okay, we're gonna find to get 2 creature cards back from our graveyard to our hand. And play a Wild Growth Walker in anticipation of, Okay, what do you mean when you say you DJ on you Mixer? I DJ on my Mixer. What do you mean? Is that another site? Like Umixer is a site I can DJ on or something? Alright, we're getting those explorations off. Perfect. These are just the cards I wanted to see. We're gonna get to the Carnage Tyrant phase of the game. And that's where I can start winning. Okay, so on their turn, their Eldest Reborn is going to go off, and in a fitting flavor win, it's actually going to get back Nicol Bolas, the eldest. So that works out for them. I have to discard a card again, and I'll get rid of an extra land. They're going to wreck my whole team, which is unwelcome. And I'll play Carnage Tyrant. Okay, they're close to activating Nicol Bolas' special ability that turns him into a Planeswalker. So, I'm going to get in there. And I think he's forced to chump out of necessity. And I can try to exile this. Because then, if so, I will trample over with everything. Okay, but it's countered. Alright, well, it still dies anyway. I just missed out on a instant win, so... happens. And they're finishing it off with Fiery Cannonade. Okay. Hopefully Carnage Tyrant number 2 will get the job done. Alright, we'll get rid of Cast Down again. Play Carnage Tyrant number 2. So how's it, Fire Trucks? How have you been since the last time I streamed, you know? 3 or 4 months ago. How has it gone? I miss you. None of these cards are doing it for me. I really need to find a Planeswalker or my next Carnage Tyrant if I want to get there. And they can... oh, I think this game is just about to slip away from me. They can activate this ability, make him a Planeswalker. -10 to kill my creature.
I'm limitless.
Hey, Tech Freak. Oh, boy. This one is just getting away from me. Hey, Tech Freak. So, were you here when I was just telling Fire Trucks about what happened? Okay, I think this one has gotten away from me. Yeah. We'll head to the post-sideboard games where I really like my odds. I have a good sideboard against this deck. So, here's my sideboard strategy against this deck. You actually lose the cast downs because all their creatures are legendary. And you lose the Wild Growth Walkers because you just have to expect them to die to Ritual of Suit, and then you're left with nothing. You add an extra Eldest Reborn, you add an Assassin's Trophy, you get another Planeswalker going, and you fill in the remaining spots with a playset of Duresses to get their cards. Okay, so here's what I was saying, Tech Freak. I know the last time I streamed was around July, and I'll just be honest about this. I really had a rough time with depression this summer. I fell into a very deep depression. For a while, it was pretty rough, and I had to give up DJing. The thing that's a bummer is that Twitch has since updated their terms of service that DJing is now illegal on Twitch. And it actually specifically says... it used to say in vague terms, like, oh, watch out for copyrighted music, and I was like, yeah, okay. But now it specifically says DJ streams are not permitted on Twitch, which is very plain language. So, I still want to be able to stream gaming, so I'm giving up the DJ streaming on Twitch. Alright, my duress is countered. If I could draw an Explorer here. Okay, ask and ye shall receive. Good at Magic. And, I'd really like more lands. I will hold on to a Vraska's Contempt, though. I'm gonna need that if I want to win this game. Alright, so for those of you just catching up, we're playing Golgari Midrange on MTG Arena in the competitive queues. And this game is off to a decent start. Nothing fantastic. If I draw a land, the game will kick into high gear, I think. And I did. So, let's pay 2 life so it's untapped and play a Vivian Reed, which I imagine is asking for a counterspell.
I've seen squirrels hit harder.
Tempo is on our side, though, because the longer we sit around and trade counterspells, the more turns my 4/3 Jade Light Ranger is getting the beats in. And he spoke too soon. Also worth noting they missed a land drop. Do I want to put this on top? It's going to be a key part of winning the game, but I don't have the mana for it. And the longer I wait, the more likely they are to win. No, I'm still going to keep it and just wait to draw the mana. I'm insulated against them playing Nicol Bolas. I have the Eldest Reborn. So we have a standoff. Chemister's Insight, end of turn. So since I last streamed, I have a new job. I overcame my depression. Things are generally pretty good. I'm really into MTG again, which is great. I was away from MTG for about 3 years. But I am in love with this game again. Okay, let's hope they're out of counterspells, because if Vivian Reed sticks, this could be huge. And no such luck.
Most wounds can heal.
Okay. How have you been, Tech Freak? Alright, let's hit them with the Eldest Reborn. Oh, that's bad news. Thank gosh I drew a Chumpacabra. Right out of there. Do not pass go. Okay, I could play Duress. Get the last card out of their hand. But, actually yes, I am. I'm assuming it's an instant or sorcery. Maybe I'll look like a chump. Okay, I look like a chump. It's the other Niv Mizzet. Great. Oh, now this. Let's see. Okay, so do I want Niv Mizzet or Nicol Bolas? Do think I want... Okay, this is a really tough decision, and I'd love assistance. If I take Nicol Bolas, I get the last card out of their hand. If I take Niv Mizzet, I kill their Niv Mizzet this turn with Vraska. And I probably draw a bunch of cards. I'm going to take the Niv Mizzet. And now I'm going to kill their Niv-Mizzet with Vraska. Whoa!
Ugh, typical.
And now I'm feeling like I should have taken the Nico Bolas, because that would have gotten the last card out of their hand. Yeah, Doom Whisperer is really good. I need to get a Doom Whisperer in this deck. Okay. They are exiling my Niv-Mizzet. And as much as it kills me, I have to discard a Jade Light Ranger. And this game has gotten away from me. I'm gonna have to go back to my graveyard, get a Chumpacabra and a Jade Light Ranger. And Chumpacabra away the Nicol Bolas before it becomes the Planeswalker version. But now they still have a Niv-Mizzet, which is no good news for me. Oh yeah, Doom Whisperer is really good. Okay. I think we're heading into the scoop phase. Yes, we are. Scoop phase. Okay, looks like I start out the tournament 0-1. Bummer. Let's just try again. That was a tough one. I'm worried now about playing music in the background of my stream, honestly. I used to always play music in the background of my stream, but they're coming down real hard on the music thing. So I don't know if anybody knows any good resources for playing copyright-free music throughout your stream. Okay, and this is a keeper and a half. This is exactly the hand I like to see, no doubt. Curving into Jade Light Ranger is a great deal. Okay, seeing both blue and green, I'm assuming we're heading into Merfolk Town. Well, let's hope we don't get syncopated here. Okay, we are well on our way to a good game. Let's hit that with the graveyard. Ooh, an Eldest Reborn. Yeah, I'll keep it. I'm expecting to see Merfolk, so... with a Branch Walker and get rid of that Wild Growth Walker. It's too late. We already played our creatures. Really looking to draw another land so I can get into Eldest Reborn or Vivian Reed Town. I'm expecting the merfolk to start arriving any day now. There we go. Okay, and let's cast down that before Hadana's Climb goes off. And head into Vivian Reed Town.
I didn't live through hell to lose.
Yeah, let's just start by getting rid of Hadana's Climb.
Feel the wrath of Scala.
Because that card is capable of going off in a single turn against this deck. And it looks like victory. Awesome. Okay, sideboarding against this deck. So against aggro decks, I lose the Carnage Tyrants because I hope to win through attrition. So I'm going to get an Eldest Reborn, another Cast Down, and I think 2 Thrashing Brontodons in there? Well, no, it's an aggro deck, so I want my 4th Wild Growth Walker. Yeah, and I guess I'm actually happy with this. I don't need to make too many changes in sideboarding because this deck is already configured just about the way I like. That's the deck's greatest strength, is other mid-range decks. So I wanted to thank you, Fire Trucks and Tech Freak, for still being here. I know it's a lot to ask that I stopped streaming for 4 months and I come back and y'all are still here. That means a lot to me. Thank you. And this is Keeper Central. Oh, this hand. Yes, please. Pretty much the only thing it's missing is a Llanowar Elf. Hey Zarita, this is like the deck you played earlier, with that unblockable Merfolk. Let's just waste no time here in playing Wild Growth Walkers. This will be how we win this game, is by Wild Growth Walking. Two. Well, you're doing better than me. I'm 0-1. Alright, let's... The question is, do I want to play out all my Wild Growth Walkers before I start Jade Light Ranging? And I don't think so. I don't think that's the best use of my mana. Oh, 4th Wild Growth Walker? Too many. Chumpacabra, though. Hell yes. So they're, you know, screwing around with discarding cards to draw cards and all this stuff that doesn't affect the board. And we have a premature concession. Okay. I'll take it. 1-1. Alright, let's stick with it. look for a copyright-free music radio. And this is a great hand. Oh yeah. Keeping this all day. Alright, they're off to the races. We're up against Merfolk again. This Merfolk deck is really popular. Okay. They just invested everything in one creature. We're just gonna wait and on their turn cast that down. Hey man, hey the real Demancey. It's good to see you again. Happy to be streaming again. It's been a while. Yeah, I haven't streamed in about 4 months. And I got some bad news. Since I last streamed Demancey, Twitch has updated their code of conduct to specifically say that DJ streams are no longer allowed. So the DJ streams are a thing of the past, unfortunately. But that doesn't mean I can't, you know, have a great time streaming video games, which is what's up. So hell yeah. And I'm in a hard-fought Merfolk on Merfolk battle here right now. And we're just gonna head straight to the Planeswalker phase of the game and start amassing card advantage.
Are you certain of your decision?
I'm the littlest bit worried about my life total. They're kind of coming out of the gates pretty fast. But if they give me this Wild Growth Walker... Yes! Alright. Who is your character in Smash Bros, Demancey? So we don't have a Nintendo Switch here, but somebody is probably getting one for Christmas. And then maybe there'll be some Smash Bros. Give me the land, give me the land. Be stupid, give me the land. Aww. Alright. Well, I'll still Wild Growth Walker. And Merfolk Branch Walker to gain some life back. Heck yeah. And draw a land like someone who's good at Magic. I think I need all my creatures for defense while my life total is still fragile. Like, I'm gonna start winning through attrition in a minute. We're gonna Eldest Reborn them, start playing more and more Explorers. But for now, I need to not have that happen. Oh, sleep. What a wrecking. Okay. Let me see what my options are in Exile. No, I don't want either of these cards. What I want is more
How
Explorers.
convenient. An excellent choice.
Gotta do this to gain 6 life. Oh, heck yes, I want Find Finality. Wipe their board? Give me that Find Finality. Okay, we're just barely staying alive here. This is tense. It's basically on my opponent to close the game out before I can play Find Finality. Alright, there we are with tapping my creatures again. Okay, this is scary. I'm looking out for negate. Basically, if they have negate, that just utterly wrecks me. So the question is... Alright, let's take some time to think here. We have several different ways we can play this, okay? I can go for Find Finality, and a counterspell wrecks me. I can go for the Eldest Reborn and just barely stay alive. While still... No, I gotta go for the big play. Okay. And it looks like it resolves. Alright. Oops. Okay, what's in my exile pile? A Merfolk Branchwalker? Let's get it.
The time has come.
Eldest Reborn there, dude. Goodbye. So I never actually played much Melee. I played a lot of Original, and Kirby was my character. Okay, we have recovered fully here. And it's time to win. Hell yeah. Nice. Okay, so against aggro decks, I take out my Carnage Tyrants. They're too big and not necessary. And I put in a Cast Down, an Eldest Reborn, the last Wild Growth Walker. Awesome. Yeah, I actually never really got into any Smashes except for the N64 version. That was my game. Okay. Alright, at the risk of hubris, I couldn't ask for a hand better than this against the Merfolk deck. This is exactly what I want. So, like I said, at the risk of hubris. But it's got that perfect Walker, Ranger, Chupacabra curve. So I just have to hope my opponent doesn't have the Goth draw. Does everyone in the chat play MTG? Do I have anyone here who's not familiar with the cards? Should I be, like, explaining the cards as I go? If you need me to, I will. Okay, we're gonna have to kill this Deeproot Elite before too much more time goes by. It's gonna grow their whole team a lot. So, that's got Chupacabra written all over it next turn. Graveyard with those Llanowar Elves. And we need this 3/5 for blocking duty. So no attackers. Gosh, I love Wild Growth Walker so much. Oh, their creatures are getting so big. If I can just stay alive long enough to play Finality, I can take this game. I just have to stay alive long enough to play Finality. So, no blockers. And we're gonna Chupacabra here, for sure. Chupacabra getting rid of this 5/5 before it hands out any more +1/+1 counters like it's candy on Halloween. And let's still play defensively. I can just be patient. I have to stay alive for 2 more turns, play Finality, then I can waltz to victory. what counts. Okay, that was a little mini wrecking. Am I in danger of lethal if they draw another one of these?
I will fight.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, they will exacties me if they draw this card again. That would be unfortunate. There's nothing I can do now except leave my creatures untapped and hope that they don't draw this card again. Or sleep, which is like... Okay, we're cool. Okay, we're cool. They're just growing their team. I can live with that. Okay, everyone attacking my face. We're gonna trade with the only creature that would live through Finality. So that when I play Finality next turn, it's a complete wrecking. Okay, so without further ado, let's Finality. Pump my creature. They have no cards in hand, no creatures in play. And I think I've taken this game over. I'm hoping. I think next turn, after I triple explore, we'll see a concession. Is what I'm hoping. Because I'll gain 9 life. Because Wild Growth Walker is so good. And I'll go get one of these cast downs from exile, because just in case they draw a creature, I can cast it down. Woohoo! Alright. Awesome. Up to 2-1, I think? Oh yay, a bright reprisal. Alright, I'm 2-1. Alright. Let's keep this train rolling. Gosh, I love MTG. Thanks, Zarita. And I'm really happy with where my sideboard is at, too. Losing at 2-3, doing another. Cool. Zarita's playing the same deck as me. But just doesn't have all the rares yet. But, we're both on Golgari. Oh, you're trying Jungle Secrets. Is that the blue-green deck? Or the red-green deck? Cool. Okay. I am happy with this hand. And let's see what Falls of Raros has. Anybody doing anything cool today? I have my work company picnic. Or a holiday party, I mean. My work Christmas party. Okay. Vivian Reed? Yeah, hard keep. That's what I want, is Vivian Reed. Okay, they are the blue-red Niv Mizzet deck. Maybe the blue-red-black Nicol Bolas deck, which is what my first loss in this tournament was to. So, I have to keep the pressure up. I do not want Carnage Tyrant. I already have one. I want more land. Okay. No, they're just the straight blue-red version. Niv Mizzet and Drakes. And we have a very premature concession. Okay. So against this deck, definitely keeping the Carnage Tyrants. I'm losing the Wild... No, I'm keeping the Wild Growth Walkers. As a matter of fact, I'm going up to 4. I'm losing my Druids of the Cowl. And I think my Find Finalities, because they'll tend to use Lava Coils to kill my creatures. And Lava Coils exile. It is good for getting back creatures that have been exiled, though. Or for creatures that have been countered. Anyway, I want the Eldest Reborn. And I think that's all for now until I know more about their deck. They really didn't give me a chance to learn a lot about their deck. So, I don't know, we'll find out. Okay, keeping this hand. I often joke when I'm playing this deck that I will keep a 3-card hand of Forest, Llanowar Elves, Jadelight Ranger. If I have those 3 cards and, like, literally any other 4 cards in the world, I would keep it. Okay. Yeah, let's Wild Growth Walker and see if I'm good at Magic. By which I mean I draw a 3rd land naturally. I could have played things safer by playing Llanowar Elves, and thereby ensuring that I have the mana to Jadelight Ranger. But anyway, let's see if I'm good at Magic. Whoop whoop! Very good at Magic. That's our, me and my friends always used to have, that was our tongue-in-cheek way of saying that you got a lucky break you didn't earn. You're like, you must be good at Magic. Okay. Well, they're tapped out. So the play here is to Jadelight Ranger, be good at Magic by drawing a forest, and still play Llanowar Elves. I didn't deserve that. Let's get in there. So this is that blue-red Drake stack that just plays instants and sorceries all day long, but never really does anything until it plays like a 7/4 Drake. And I'm not seeing the 7/4 Drake. Carnage Tyrant. And there's the 7/4 Drake. And I've got the Vraska's Contempt right here, so Unless my opponent boarded in negates, this will be victory. Oh, gave it hexproof. Okay. Well, let's get it and force the trade. And we'll use Find Finality next turn to get the Carnage Tyrant back. And just make them have it again. Graveyard. Okay. They got another Drake. The really deceptive thing about this deck that it's taken me a while to appreciate is that you think the good cards are the Vivian Reeds and the Carnage Tyrants. But really it's the way you just win with 3/2s. Okay. Awesome. That puts us at 3-1 on the tournament. On to the next game. Thanks, Zarita. Okay, we'll play first. And I'm happy. I will admit, I am drawing very well today. I haven't really had to mulligan. Except for the first game of the first match. So, I'm admitting that I've been fortunate so far this tournament. Seen this before. I've seen a lot of mono red aggro, but I haven't seen a deck that opens on Goblin Banner. I just don't see a lot of Mentor in general, honestly. So maybe this is like a budget deck. I don't know. If it's mono red aggro, they're not going to be happy when I gain 6 life next turn. No blockers, because the Wild Growth Walker is too important to trade with. Graveyard. I need land. Graveyard. I already... Oh no, library. Library, yeah. Yes, I need land, but I need to keep exploring more than I need anything else. Not sure I played that right. Maybe I should have graveyarded this. I don't know, it's another 6 life, so... And this isn't the world's best trade, but this creature is expendable because I have 2 more on the way. So I don't love trading my 3-drop for a 1-drop. The important thing, though, is that in my point of view, this game is not about who has creatures, it's about my life total. So all that matters is safeguarding my life total. Which means keeping the Wild Growth Walker alive at all times and keeping the Explorers coming. And there's the concession. Okay, so against aggro decks, I take out the Carnage Tyrants. I'm also not so sure that the Eldest Reborn is really going to work against them. It's on the slower side. Let's get the last Wild Growth Walker in there, and 2 Golden Demises, and the last cast down. Hello, Golgari Glenross. Alright, so we're a game up, and hopefully on our way to 4-1. We'll see. I definitely lose to the red deck a decent amount. Basically, if I don't draw Wild Growth Walkers, they're actually pretty heavily favored. If I do draw Wild Growth Walkers, I'm usually okay. That's what the whole match comes down to. My opponent's on the mulligan. Let's begin. I think we're definitely looking at like a budget deck here. These are not cards that I've seen being played in Constructed before. That's okay, there's nothing wrong with budget. I just, you know what? It means expect the unexpected, because I have no idea what they'll be playing. Okay, what is this? Haste and Mentor. It's gonna mentor the other creature. And prevents damage, and it can gain first strike. Oh, that's a lot. Alright. A lot going on right now. Let's get right down to it by Wild Growth Walking and exploring. Start gaining our life back right now. Karn. That's a tough one. Yes, I think this game will go long enough that I can afford to spend a turn playing Karn. That's a really hard decision, though. I really kind of want to look for more swamps. Swamps are what I need. No blockers. I could block this with this, and maybe I should. But the truth is that I think there might be combat tricks coming. A deck like this probably plays combat tricks. Alright, let's Karn. And start gaining Karn advantage.
A curious choice.
Good. Give me the swamp. Of course they don't. Why would they? Okay. Nice. Now it's time to start blocking while I wait for my second swamp to appear. And there goes my creature. Okay. Oh, that's probably what they had planned when they attacked their 3-2 into my 2-4. can no longer sit around and hope they don't have combat tricks. I need to defend my life total. And there's the combat trick. And let's activate Karn.
The choices we make.
Okay, I think this is about to turn around. Let's find finality. Wipe their board. So what I'm worried about now is Sky Knight Legionnaire. That's a really popular Boros card. Okay. Let's -1 to go get the Swamp from
What was
exile.
lost is now returned.
And wipe their board again. No point in attacking for 1 damage. They might have a haster. I don't know what to expect from this deck. Okay, things are starting to turn around.
Well chosen.
And it's safe to get in there now. Awesome. And let's cash in our Memorial to Folly to go get the Wild Growth Walker back. This way, once I draw an Explorer, I'll get my life total back up there and kind of recover. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm dead to Sky Knight Legionnaire. Or Lightning Strike. Or Shock. Tempest Caller. Zarita says Tempest Caller won me the game. I don't know that card. Oh, is that the merfolk that taps their whole team? Yes.
I'll make use of that later.
Okay, let's not pay 2 life. Let's not and say we did. Alright, it's time to start beating down. And it's pretty much a race. If they draw Sky Knight Legionnaire, I'm okay because I have cast down. But if they draw any... If they draw any burn, I'm just dead. Oh my gosh. An Explorer. I couldn't be happier. Yes, give me that 3 life back. Hell yes, I'll keep that on top of my library. Okay, what kind of cards can I get with Karn? Ooh, I can get another Wild Growth Walker with Karn. That way I'll gain 12 life next turn. Okay, and now I feel really safe, because even if they come up with a way to deal me 5 damage by surprise, I can Desperation Vraska's Contempt my own Karn or something to gain 2 life on the fly. What a coincidence. Hey, what's up, Throttlemouth? Good to have you. It's been a long time since I streamed, but I'm happy to be back in it. Alright, we're 4-1. I guess that makes this the finals, because it's in this game I either win the tournament or I lose it. And hey, the other thing, Throttle, is we sent the book for pieces off to print. So I think I don't know. I'll have to check with Jeff, but I think we got that sent off to print. Okay, so I'm really excited. It's my first time streaming in like 4 months, and I'm having a good tournament. I'm 4-1, and I'm on the cusp of winning it or losing it. So let's see what happens. Hey Zar, how's your record? Okay. I would keep this hand in a box. I would keep this hand with a fox, etc. Okay, is it Guildgate? We could be looking at the blue-red Drake's deck again. We could be looking at the Nicol Bolas deck. Oh! White. Okay, we're looking at some kind of homebrew control deck. They're probably going to have that spell that deals 3 damage to every creature. They're probably going to have Teferi. Oof. Okay, I definitely got my work cut out for me if I'm up against a Teferi deck. Yes, I will keep Karn. If I'm gonna win this, it's gonna be through Planeswalkers. Okay. Let's attack for 5. Remember what I said earlier, the important thing to remember about this deck is how you kind of win through your 2-1 and 3-2 dorks. More than anything.
My newest friend.
Like, yes, Vivian Reeds and Carnage Tyrants grab all the attention, but it's the little exploring creatures that do the work. So without further ado, let's play Carnage Tyrant. And keep the pressure up. And we have a concession. Okay. Oh, I'm excited. I'm up a game, heading into the finals. Well, let's get rid of the cast downs. And I highly doubt they have any creatures. That's not the kind of deck that plays creatures. So we'll get rid of the Chumpacabras. I'll want another Eldest Reborn. I'll want Vraska. And I think I want to go down on a Wild Growth Walker, because they're probably going to have lots of seal-aways and ways to exile it and stuff. And let's get a playset of Duresses in. I'm really kind of gambling on what they have here. So, once again, my sideboarding was -3 Chumpacabras, -1 Walker, and -2 cast downs. To put in the Vraska, another Eldest Reborn, and a playset of Duresses. Okay. Let's see how this works. If I win this game, I win the tournament. Okay. And, okay, this hand's a little... I can't be greedy. It's got mana and an explorer. I will keep it. I kind of wish it had a little better balance of mana, but I can sit around and wish all day. What? Okay, so hold on. The first game, my opponent was blue, red, and white. Now they're black and green? Is this like a pure 5-color deck? I haven't seen anyone play a 5-color deck. They could have anything. That's kind of exciting. Okay. Well, I don't know what to expect. Yes, I will keep Vivian Reed. Does anyone know of a 5-color deck that's popular right now? My opponent is Kick. Alright. Okay, I sort of wish this hand had a little more action. Oh, you know what I didn't notice? I didn't notice that their library has 230 cards in it. Is Battle of Wits in Standard? Hold up. Is Battle of Wits in Standard? Why is someone playing a 230 card deck? What is happening? What is real life? Okay. Alright, they've got Ralzeric.
Decisions.
Okay. And they've hit all their colors of mana, so good for them. Let's play Vivian Reed.
The wild wasn't meant to be contained. No one knows the wilds like I do.
And get more explorers. I definitely have to say that this is something I didn't expect. I wonder if Kick is like doing a novelty stream where they play their entire collection.
So you've got claws.
That would be funny.
Hope we get something good.
Okay, let's just waste no time in playing a Carnage Tyrant.
I've seen things that would break someone like you.
And get more land. And next turn it's time to attack Ralzeric. Before he ultimates. I didn't realize they were so close to ultimating him. You know, I might be on my way to losing or something. My opponent's got a lot of resources. Okay, I think I have a good play coming up here. Check this out. First, we're going to attack Ralzarek. And I think that because my opponent is so close to ultimating Ralzarek, they're going to be tempted to soak up all 7 damage with all their blockers at once. Because they're going to be greedy. Okay, I got a plan here. You know you want to soak up all the damage at once. No? Okay, cool. Alright, let's duress and get the best card out of their hand. There's only one thing we can take. And, we'll play Wild Growth Walker. And I'll explore. Yes, I will keep Find Finality. And then I don't actually want to use Vivian's plus ability because I want this Find Finality, and it'll go on the bottom of my deck if I do. So I'm going to destroy their treasure map.
Get that out of here.
Ral's... Oh, okay, there goes my Wild Growth Walker.
Okay. Hope we get something good.
Had to have high hopes for a living. Shooting for the stars when I couldn't see the ceiling. Oh, sorry. Alright, so I know my opponent's whole hand. They have a Thief of Sanity and 2 Chumpacabras. And I can make the very simple play of Find Finality, throw my Carnage Tyrant, kill Ral. They also haven't been using their Dryad Green Seekers.
Come on. Breathe through it.
Okay, I like the shape I'm in. Their Chumpacabras can't do anything to Carnage Tyrant. They're playing a Thief of Sanity, but I can Eldest Reborn it. So, there we go. Deal 9 to them, and we have a concession, so we win. And we have 5-1 to the tournament. Awesome. Let's get our prize. 2,100 coins. A Tishana. A Clan Collar. And a Dinosaur Dude. Yay! Alright. Thank you everybody for watching. I'm going to start streaming MTG a lot more often, so look for me to keep streaming. I really like this deck. It wins a lot, and I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm going to stream again later. And thanks everybody who came. It's good to be streaming again. Love you all. Bye.